Luke, just wondering, to be able to be in a game like tonight where really you're having two pretty complete NHL teams up against each other, how did it feel, and is that what you kind of need now heading into this final game?
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone was kind of excited to get the whole group together instead of split squads, and I think it's kind of gotten to that point of the year where everyone's getting really eager and really excited for the season to start, so it's good to get out there with the guys.
What are you seeing right now on the power play unit that you're working for? I mean, you guys have been scoring power play goals all preseason.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're just getting to know each other, getting to know our tendencies, and little plays that we know can work when the game really starts. So, I think we've done a really good job getting to know each other, and we'll be ready if they keep us together.
What's the most important thing about understanding what people's tendencies are?
Just knowing where you want the puck, where they want the puck, spots you need to be in for them to hit you, and in the right areas, and just knowing like where guys are going to be. So.
What's the adjustment been like? You've started last year, obviously, with in college. Now this year you started in the NHL. You got a couple preseason games under your belt. How's it been starting the season or the preseason?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a big transition, but I think those 5 NHL games, the 3 playoff games, have definitely really helped the transition. Right now, I'm just trying to get better every day and get to know my new teammates.
Did it help at all knowing that when you were thrown in last year, I mean, it was obviously in the playoffs so extreme. Does it almost kind of make it a little easier now that you're adjusting back to preseason and then obviously regular season?
Yeah, I would say so. I think playing those, especially those 3 playoff games, how high the intensity was, and that's probably the best hockey I'll see in like the playoffs. So it's definitely a little different in the preseason, just getting ready for the actual games and preparing our bodies. So.
You now have a couple games here where you're playing the full 60 to see, the way the team is doing right now. How do you sort of feel, knowing that that's probably your last one before the regular season starts?
I mean, we play really good, There's a couple of things we can learn from that, and then just get ready for the season.
And what has it sort of been like for you, and how you're feeling now heading into the year?
Actually, I felt pretty good. I had 2 full exhibition games, and I felt really good. So I hope I'm gonna keep it and then take it with me to the season.
Did you feel that was something important for you to be able to get those 2 full games like that?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you want to feel good before the season, so it's always good.
What has been the most impressive thing that you're seeing in front of you in terms of the way everybody's playing, the goals that you guys are scoring, all that?
I mean, the offense is nasty. It's crazy what they're doing. When we play versus Islanders, I was watching that from the bench, and it's something crazy. But really happy for that. We have the talented guys, and then it's a good thing for us.
What's going through your mind when Vanecek comes in by himself and you made that glove save on him?
That time, probably nothing. I was passing to Luke, and then it was so quick, so I get just back to the net, and I'm just playing that situation.
Vitek, how important was it for you to get these reps against? Obviously, you guys had all your NHL guys out there, and then the Rangers too had obviously a lot of NHLers full time.
Yeah, I mean it's big. You need that players from the NHL that shots, and then that mentality who is playing the NHL. It's always different than like the young guys.
I know it's preseason, doesn't really count against the record, of course, but you guys have a chance to go 7-0 here. I mean, is that's still something that you guys are trying to achieve for?
Like you said, it's preseason, but it will felt good, if we're gonna be like that for the season.
From our perspective, it looked a little physical out there. From yours, did you notice that too? Maybe like a playoff hangover there?
Yeah, I saw that a little bit. I think Baller started with a hit there, but it's hockey. It's hockey.
Dawson, to be able to have 2 near complete lineups going up against each other at this rate, what did you find the most impressive from your group, or what did you sort of see to all sort of be together against another heavy NHL squad?
I think it was great. It was fun hockey to play. Fast, quick, a lot of good plays. We were scoring on opportunities, and I think just overall it was a really fun game for us to pick up on now and have one more go at it now coming up Friday, and we'll be well prepared.
On your goal there, just to see the work that Timo did in terms of his strength and all that, is that one of his strongest assets for you guys to be able to go to the net that way?
Yeah, I think we're a fast team, and for him, he's a big body on our group, and he really outmuscles a lot of guys. And as you can see on that, just taking the puck to net, and I just wanted to make sure I got there as quick as possible, keep my stick down, and I found the rebound.
Obviously, it's just preseason, but did that game feel as physical as maybe a little bit how it did in the playoffs last year against the Rangers?
I think just overall, both teams had a lot of guys in the lineup, very similar to last year, and I think it was just overall, a great hockey game. And I think, it was a fun game for the fans, but a fun game for us also, and we're happy to come away with the win.
From your vantage point, obviously there's a lot of great offensive players on this team, but what's really gelling on these power play units that they've been able to have so much success?
I think just using our options. We've been working on it, practicing it, but all the guys in this room is so talented, and to be able to be out there with one extra guy than the other group, you want to make sure that you create as much offense as you can. And it's a great feeling when the puck goes in the net. You want to use that to your advantage and motivation, and we definitely did that here tonight.
Tonight you were really able to see, almost near two complete NHL lineups go against each other. How did you feel your team did having all your guys kind of together tonight?
I liked our game. Puck movement, the way we played in our own end. I thought we started the game really well, which is important. I think that's an area of our game that, we want to improve that first period. Now, our first period was good. I thought special teams was good. We got loose on that last power play and gave them a couple opportunities. But those first few power plays, we moved it around good.
Watching how well your power play has been clicking, how much can this really change for your team, seeing it be so successful right now?
Well, I think it's just something we're going to continue to work on. I mean, we've changed some breakouts. Obviously, some different ideas on play selection, and I think we've made some good plays. I think our puck recovery which is really important. If you look at the first goal, lose a draw on our puck recovery to end up scoring a goal was excellent on that play. So there's a whole bunch of little areas that we're trying to improve, and right now we're getting some results, and we just got to keep working at it.
Just to see the way your goaltenders throughout this entire preseason have been playing, that has to be really encouraging. Knowing that in this league now you really do need that 1A 1B kind of tandem.
Yeah, I thought not a busy night in the first 40. Had to make some big saves in that third period, but I think the part of the game that really helped us was when we were breaking out. They were dumping pucks in. He was making the right play, getting into the D. Our support was really good, and we broke out of the zone, relatively easy at times. And I think a lot of times if he can bait the first forechecker, you've automatically got him outnumbered. And I thought that part of our game was good.
What did you make of, or how did you feel your team handled the physical battle tonight? I think the Rangers had something close to like 20 hits after the first period.
Well, I think when you have the puck a lot, you can get hit a lot. I thought we had the puck a lot, and they were physical. I thought when we had the opportunity, we had some good hits. I think we know our game. I think the players they know their game, and we're going to finish. What I liked is we battled through everything, and we had our share of good eliminations. And I thought Kevin Ball had a big hit right in the first period. So, a game like that, you're probably going to get out hit. They got on the body, and we can expect that.
And a couple nights ago, you weren't too pleased with Meyer, Keisha, and Holtz's game. What did you think of them tonight?
Better. There's parts of the game. I think our puck management. I thought Alex had pretty tough time with the puck at times. Just some puck decisions. I thought Timo made a great play on the power play goal. The line as a whole, I think they may have been in on 2 chances. You'd like to see a few more. You'd like to see a few more opportunities. So we'll take a good look at it and see what it looks like tomorrow.
Lindy, that third pair right shot defenseman slot. First of all, what did you think of Smith tonight? And where do you kind of stand on it? Your evaluation of Nemitz and Miller entering regular season.
If you look at the group, it's been a hard competition. If you want to look at that last group tonight, I thought Brandon did a great job in the penalty kill for us. He probably wants a pass back, but I think almost anybody in the game would like one or two passes back with the way the game kind of unfolded. His determination on a lot of plays was really good. I thought, again, Luke's got to he's a young defenseman. He's got to just get accustomed to reading plays a little bit better. I think if you look at the first goal against, overplayed that play. And, we got a little bit out of position, and now all of a sudden the guy's, putting a puck in at the side of the net. So we know what every guy can bring. We feel that, the 8 defensemen or 9 defensemen, you can throw Hataka in there that have they've given us pretty good games, throughout training camp. So, it's just knowing that it takes a little bit of time with some guys. I think if we want to talk about Nemec, there's a lot of his game you like, and there's a lot of parts of his game that need to continue to grow. But I can tell you that his game is better this year than it was last year. And you know this. I'm a big believer that it takes time.
Lindy, what did you see out of your fourth line tonight?
Real good energy. Gave us good kills. If you look at Nos and Lazar and Michael, the killing was good. The north-south game. I started them a lot of times in the D zone, on D zone face-offs. Some great breakouts, win the draw, get it out of the zone. So it's going to be a very important line for us.